Well, hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the Magical Mystery Tour. We are down to the last day of the Natasha Denona Mini Palette Lucky Dip. So before we get to that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell, and if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. So let's get to it. I've still got it in the bag. But it is the Mini Starlette. Interesting that I am finishing on this. This for some time was probably my least favourite Natasha Denona Mini Palette. I felt really let down with it when I first got it. Felt like it was a bit blur. Didn't blow me away. I just thought it was meh. So I have used it a couple of times since. I think my opinion is changing. If you can hear a noise, my stomach's doing its usual, going off its chops. Anyway, this palette has 3 mattes, 2 shimmers. It has this really cool tone taupe, a really light warm neutral and a mid brown, then these 2 shimmers. So going in with the lightest. Oh my gosh, my stomach. I'm so sorry if you can hear that. I'm having a smoothie. The Welco Super Greens, because I've been doing it for probably 5 weeks now. Just I'm trying to settle down everything that goes on in my stomach, and yeah, she's gurgling today. Okay, so just on a fat blender brush, I'm going to have to give it a name. Just going throughout the crease and above. This is from the Morphe Eye Shaping Essentials kit. I love these brushes, I've got to say. They really need a wash. We'll be doing that this week and all my brushes are ready to go. Okay. So really happy with where that is at. So going in now with the brown and just tucking that really into the crease to deepen up the shade there. Just windshield wiper motions back and forth. And the same on the other side. Now this is the brown, not the taupe, but you can see it looks like it's taupe until we put the taupe down, which will be cooler toned than this. So going in now with that cooler tone and tucking it on the outer corner. And you can see that that is slightly cooler tone. Not a huge difference, funnily enough, not a huge difference in those shades, but well, now that this one has built up, you can see the difference. Just working that in there. And decreasing as I go in to the corner, decreasing down a bit in how I'm blending it. Then back in, you know the drill, we're going back in reverse now, just over the edge of where we've just been, just to bring that shade back. We tickle it. And then back into the very first shade we used, just buffing up and out. Okay, I've just placed the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in my waterline, not too fussy. Going in with, okay, going to go in with the brown, not the taupe, underneath my eyes today, and I'll start by stamping it. But I think I will get a pencil brush and use the same shade to buff it out. So just into that same shade, tapping it right off, looking up. And the same on this eye. Now I'm just going into that taupe just to darken up just that last little bit of the edge there. Okay, into the shimmers now, into this coppery colour. Oh, it is a nice colour. Isn't it funny when you first use something and you just go, and then you come back to it and you start to appreciate what it may look like. I think when I got this, I was going through my super bright, intense eyeshadow colour phase. And not that I'm not still there, because I've got some really bright ones up there to use. I'm waiting to use, but it is winter and I have been going a bit more neutral during the day. So that's where we're sitting. Just grabbing that brush that we put the outer corner one on, just tapping it, no extra product, over the edge of where the shimmer meets that, just to transition it. Now getting a little bullet brush into this lighter shade. Let me just, it's a bit of a, it's almost like a topper. We'll start by putting it in the corner. It's also, it's a bit of a duochrome, possibly. Just tapping that in the corner. What I'm going to do is just put a little bit on my finger and just bring it up a little bit, just because I'm curious from memory. It's not really, it is more of a topper, but you can see it creates a slight shift to that. So this has just left us with a really warm, really, I can't even find my words at the moment. I do like it. I'm just going to go and finish off the rest of my face. I've done part of it already. Finish off the rest of my face and get dressed, and I'll be right back. So we are back with the final look. So just want to zoom in a second. I think I've worked out what it is that, like, it's a really nice look, don't get me wrong, but I think the fact that this darkest colour is leaning on the cool tone side, when the rest, like, let's look at that, that's a super warm monochromatic palette, then it's got this cool tone in it. I think that's what the issue is for me. I reckon if this was just more a darker chocolate brown, but then it just, if that's the case, just call it nude or glam, really, hey. I mean, it is nice. It's just, yeah, that's the only thing. I think that's all I can. I really wanted, that was a shade that probably excited me the most, and I'm just wondering if I use that differently, if I use it with shadows outside of the palette, if I just use those shades with that, would I like this palette more? But where's it going to end up at the end of the day? So we have gone through every palette that I have, not every Natasha palette, but every mini palette that I have. So next up, let's see where they rank. That is the next video. That is it, my friends. It's been intense. So don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends to come along, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, say hello, tell me a bit about yourself. Until next time, bye.